Beautiful. In this short video, I would like to explain to you what a womb healing is. So first of all, you have to understand what the womb is. So it's physically speaking, our reproductive system and organs, all your beautiful female organs. However, it is way, way more than that. So your womb is also the center on one hand of your feminine power, like where obviously the sexual energy is stored, I mean, quite obviously, right? And on the other hand, it's also an emotional level where, especially we as women, store a lot of unprocessed emotions like any kind of sadness, any heartbreaks, any disappointments, any energy from past lovers, energies that may have been, like if you wanted to try to get pregnant and it didn't work, the sadness around that, maybe even the trauma that you may have experienced, either sexual trauma or like an abortion or a miscarriage, like things like that, heavy. Um, well, like everything that kind of can happen when our with our female sexual energy and health, and normally it kind of manifests in certain diseases, right? Like to call it this disease, like disease, right? So there's imbalance in your body, and it kind of manifests in physical sickness like fibroids or whatever, right? Or like infertility, or the other part, obviously, also topics like low libido, when you feel like you have lost your sex drive, or maybe your sex drive was always relatively low, and you feel like, how like how come like other women are so, yeah, have like a higher libido. So all of that and all of these kind of things and emotions and energies are actually stored in our womb space, and also. We also carry emotions and traumas and all these energies also from our ancestral line, right? So it's 7 generations back. So I mean, for example, I live in Central Europe. Obviously there were two big wars here, but like wherever we are, like I think 7 generations back, women have experienced a lot of things. Like sexual abuse, like losing child during birth, like infertility, like like all these things. So if this is something that also has been happening in your ancestral line, then all of these memories will be stored in your womb space. And clearing that actually opens up, like, first of all, if you have like a manifested health issue in your female reproductive system, this is super helpful with that, right? It can be also something, say it can be like irregular periods, for example, or like hormone changes. So I mean, all of these topics are really stored in the womb, so it's also beautiful energy to release and clear that. And on the other hand, the juicy part of it can be also that you say like, Eva, I don't have any of this, I don't feel any like this sitting in my womb space, but what I really like to activate again is like feeling as a woman, like beyond the role of a mother or a wife or something, but really feeling feminine again, feeling as a woman again, feeling juicy again, feeling sexy again, and also activating the sex drive, like especially when you, for example, are a mom and feel like, well, like I would love to get that sex drive back that I had before. So the womb healing helps with all of that. Why does it help? Because one, as I said, like on one part, we obviously clear and heal whatever kind of is there as unstuck, unprocessed emotions. Also, when you, for example, sit a lot, right? I mean, we store a lot of emotions and everything in our hips as well. So everything that is kind of stored in that area, in the womb healing, we clear that energetically. And at the same time, we also activate your desires, because our sexual energy is the energy of your life force, right? It's that juiciness, that the juice that it makes you like, oh my God, yes, that's what I came here for. I want to create that. I want to experience that. I want to live that, right? So all these kind of energies and all your desires and your hidden desires, even something that you feel like, oh my God, this would be so much fun to experience that. But I kind of don't feel I don't feel ready for that. I don't feel I can give myself permission for that, whatever it is, right? This, like opening that space up in your womb, allows also new energy to come in, to allow your creative center, the juices to flow again, to be like, oh, all right, I'm feeling it's coming back. Like you see also me, I'm like, even when I'm talking, I'm getting like, this is yummy. So this is what we do in a womb healing, right? We, on one level, we clear all that unprocessed emotions that you don't require any longer. And at the same level, we also activate and get in what you truly desire. And it can help with so many things, like benefits are also like, for example, if you wanted to get a baby and you struggle to get pregnant, a womb healing is a beautiful starting point to really clear that. If you are in a new relationship and you're like, oh my God, I really want to feel receptive for the love and for the new love making with my new lovers, and I really want to cut energetically the cord of my ex-lovers. You probably may have done a hard release and, like hard cord cutting and releasing the sadness of your past relationships or whatever may have happened there. But clearing that also in your womb, all these ex-lovers of you, is also super, super powerful. It opens you up for more sensations in your womb, in your pussy again, so that you really feel like, oh, nice, now I can feel again. So it helps with numbness, it helps with PMS, everything that you kind of may experience around your female cycle. This idea that the female cycle needs to be painful, it's also just a lie. Like, I mean, I am very aware that a lot of women experience that, but it truly is just a conditioning that we are so taught, oh yeah, but it's normal that we have all these cramps and all these pains when we are menstruating. But the truth is, it does not have to be that way. It is really just the really whatever needs to be cleared, because also, when your perception of a woman is the woman, the overgiving mother, there's obviously also the hidden resentment of being a woman, what it means like to be a woman. There's also sexual shame, there's guilt for wanting more, shame, sexual shame. I mean, like a lot of women have that. So whatever it is, the womb healing really helps that. I mean, it's highly individual. That's why I'm offering it in a very individual session. However, it is super supportive. So I had women after that who became pregnant after having IV, like tried IV for 2 times. I had women who were like close to menopause, who had extremely irregular periods, and the periods was regular again. Women who experienced for the first time how it feels when the menstruation is not a painful process, not a emotional painful process, like the hormones and everything. So the womb healing is really super nice. And yeah, so these are all the benefits, and it's a very individual session. So I'm offering it in German and English. So well, you choose your language, obviously. So if you feel like I would prefer to do it in German for my German-speaking community, of course I'm doing this in German or obviously English. It's very highly individualized. So like obviously it can be that all of these topics have been spoken to you, or you say like, oh, I don't have this, but I only want to reactivate my my sexual energy again. I want to go on dates again. I want to feel like I'm actually feeling sexy and attractive again. It can be that you desire the baby. It can be that you really desire to have a painless menstruation. So you see your goals, your desires, your pain points can be very, very different, and yet this is a very powerful tool. It's a very powerful starting point in your journey, and it's also awakening really this power portal as a woman again. I call it the renaissance of being a woman. So I'm looking forward. You see the link somewhere here to book it. I'm looking forward to supporting you. Maybe one important information. So, how does the session work? The session basically works that, obviously you bring your very individual topic from this, and we do like an energy scan. I guide you through a beautiful ceremony, like a beautiful meditation. You can totally relax, and then we just take it from there. It's very intuitive, so it's not like a certain script or a certain method that I'm following here. It's very highly individual towards what your body needs. It's also funny, like some of my clients call me the pussy whisperer. So I also can read the hidden desires that you really would like to unlock, and also the sensations and sensuality that you like to activate. So yeah, it's very highly individual, and it's super fun. Also, even if you may come with a rather serious topic like past abuse, this is also super powerful. I had women who had experienced really traumatic things, and they can say, I love sexuality again. So hence why I'm so excited to offer this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to serve you and support you on your journey towards a much more healthier femininity and sensuality and sexuality. And yeah, the womb healing is such a powerful portal for that. And I'm very, very excited to support you on this journey. Thank you so much.